No, Frankenstein, there's no smoking on this tour. Put that out. I said put it out. Bad. Be prepared for loud noises. Fire effects. Sudden tram movement. And the possibility of getting wet. But that's only for the people in the blue seat. Check right now and make sure your seat isn't blue. Oh, they all are. Not mine. Okay, guys, here we go into the real working movie studio. Take a look on both sides of you. You'll see some of the examples of the more than 8,000 movies we've made over the years. Take a look and see if you can recognize which movie this is. It's from the 1940s.
I don't know.
I have the room ready for you, Mrs. Barrington.
Thank you, Wilson.
Did you hear that? Mrs. Barrington.
Not quite, darling, but soon. Very, very soon. Bella.
Yes?
Have a bottle of champagne sent to the room at once. And make sure that we are not disturbed for any reason.
Alright, I'm sure as you guys have figured out, that's not a real movie. That's Jimmy Fallon right there in the background. He filmed this clip inside one of our sound stages a while ago, Stage 20. It's inside of these buildings that directors have complete control over sound, music, special effects, and lighting. And the largest sound stage is coming up on the left-hand side. It's Stage 12. It's the 7th largest in the world and the largest here on our lot. They're currently setting it up to film The Voice Season 2, starring Christina Aguilera, CeeLo Green, Blake Shelton, and Adam Levine. In fact, as we drive by, you can take a look at the stage and you'll see, well, they had their logo painted up there. Looks like they're going to repaint that right now. But they also had a red carpet over here about a week ago while they had the press film the event, showing that they were going to be filming here at Universal. Here's a look at all the other big things that are filmed right inside of Stage 12.
Good night.
Off to your left-hand side is Stage 25. That's where we filmed CSI Crime Scene Investigation, starring Mark Helgenberger and Ted Danson. They also used stages 25, 24, 23, and 22. Now, these are what we call closed sets, which means only the cast, crew, and invited guests are allowed inside. However, next time you come to Universal Studios Hollywood, be sure to check out the VIP experience. And you too can walk on some of these actual sets used for filming. Coming up on the right-hand side is Stage 28. It's the oldest stage here in our lot. It was built in 1925 for the classic The Phantom of the Opera. In fact, the set from that movie is still inside. It's never been taken down. There it is, and there's a very good reason for that. It's this guy, the Phantom. They say they can hear him roaming the halls at night, and they don't want to upset him. So we just build other sets on top of it and keep on filming. Did anybody see the Muppets? If you take a look over to your left-hand side, that's Stage 27, and it's right inside of there where they filmed some of the theater scenes. And right next to the stage is where Jack Black's trailer was when the Muppets met him for the very first time. And we've also filmed TV shows in there, like Weeds, starring Mary Louise Parker. In fact, we've been filming TV shows here since 1939. And not only are we Universal, but also NBC, Sci-Fi, Comcast, Telemundo, the Weather Channel, Versus, the Golf Channel, Oxygen, Bravo, CNBC, MSNBC, and many other channels and theme parks worldwide. On your right-hand side, we're passing by stages 43 and 44. Those are the home to Parenthood on NBC, starring Craig T. Nelson and Lauren Graham. In fact, as we pass by stage 44 on your right-hand side, take a look to the side of it and you'll see some trailers. Those are the actors' dressing rooms. They're called Star Wagons. They're mobile, so we can take them anywhere around the lot. Now, off to your left-hand side, these buildings used to be houses, and it's where the stars lived. But now they're production bungalows. In fact, Chris Melandandri works over there. He's from Illumination Entertainment. They came out with Hop last year, and they're going to be coming out with the Lorax.
Do you happen to know if there's any place where I could get a real tree?
And as we do, I want you guys to take a close look at these sets, because the buildings may appear to be built out of brick or stone, but in reality, they're just foam rubber, fiberglass, chicken wire, and plastic. It's much easier to use these materials, and it's more cost-effective. If a piece of plastic breaks, all we have to do is put up another piece of plastic. We don't have to put all those bricks in the wall. And here they are on your right-hand side, the newest sets here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Do we have any Jim Carrey fans on the tram? All right. Well, he's filmed all over our lot, but if you take a look over to your right-hand side, you'll see a street called Brownstone Street, and that's where he filmed Bruce Almighty. Grace, the dog!
I'm in the shower.
Like that? Oh.
And here's how it looks in Ghost Whisperer. Now that is the original courthouse that we saw. It did not burn down because it wasn't attached to any of the other buildings. All the sets that we're driving through now, this is the area where the fire was. So that means all these sets are absolutely brand new. And you're going to be able to see them in a movie called The Amazing Spider-Man, which will be out soon, starring Andrew Garfield. So be sure to get some great pictures of these sets. You can also currently see them in Captain America in 3D, starring Chris Evans. This area has been used in Transformers, starring Shia LaBeouf, and in Chuck on NBC, starring Zachary Levi. Now, we call this New York Street because it's seen as New York, well, many times over the years, but it's also been seen as many other countries and cities from around the world. You know what? In fact, Jimmy Fallon grew up in New York. Here he is to tell you all about it.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. What's that mugged over there? An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York.